Hey guys, so today I am doing a skincare routine. I have not done one of these in so long, and honestly I feel like my skincare routine has changed so much. So I am kind of giving you guys like a run through of my morning and evening skincare routines, from when I'm really good about my skincare to kind of some of the lazier stuff which happens in the evening, let's be honest. I'm also not including any of my masks or treatments in this video just because I already have so many products. I wanted to separate them out into two videos for you guys. I will leave everything linked in the description below, along with my Instagram and other social medias if you guys want to stalk me there. I like to stalk you guys sometimes too, let's be honest. So I am going to start you guys off with my morning skincare routine. So every morning, almost every morning, I wash my face with the Angels on Bare Skin by Lush, and this is my all-time favorite cleanser. I used to use this a ton when I was younger, and I've recently just started using it again. I'm obsessed. This is what it looks like. It is sort of like this weird doughy looking stuff, and it has little like bits of lavender on top of it when you buy it. I just take a little piece of this and mix it with some water in my palm so it's easier to put on my face, and then I wash it off, and it leaves your face feeling very moisturized. You don't feel tight, you don't feel like all of the oils and things in your skin have been sucked dry. You just have this like nice clean feeling on your face. So I use toner next, and I use the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. This is such a pretty bottle. I leave it like out on my counter, and it is so beautiful. It has like the little rose petals and everything inside. And I tend to be sensitive to things that have rose in them, but most of the stuff by Fresh I am not sensitive to. I don't know if it's because it's more of an essence or a rose water rather than an artificial rose oil sort of thing, but this I have been using every single day, morning and night, and I have had no issues. I absolutely love it. It just creates a really nice base for the rest of my moisturizers and things. And so how I use this guy is I just stick a little bit, oh my god, I'm dripping it down my hand. I just stick a little bit of this on a cotton ball and I run it over my face. After that, I actually move on to something else from Fresh, and it is their Black Tea Kombucha Facial Treatment Essence. And this is anti-pollution and age delay, and the main thing that I love about this is the anti-pollution, especially living in New York. I feel like that's something that just adds that little extra bonus to add something into your makeup routine. So I just stick a few drops of this on my hand. It's like a watery essence. Next, I use my Abell Morial Youth Watery Oil from Guerlain, and this stuff is one of my absolute favorite products, I would say, almost ever. I've been using this in like a million tutorials and things lately just because I love it so much, but I typically will just squirt a little bit of that into my hand and then smooth it onto my face. After that, I use a product from Sunday Riley, and it is their Good Genes all-in-one lactic acid treatment. And I like this because since my skin is dry, it doesn't really exfoliate a lot, and I don't use a scrub on my face all the time. I tend to be a little bit lazy in that area, so this exfoliates your skin sort of like through using the moisturizer. And I'll do a squirt of that onto my hand. And then rub that into my face as well. Next, I have an eye cream from Guerlain, and this is the Abell Morial Eye Cream. And I typically just take a bit of this on my finger and rub it in under my eyes. And I try to, most of the time, just rub in towards my tear ducts because that's supposed to help release toxins rather than push toxins back into your face. And normally if I have any like eye cream left or something in my fingers, I'll just put it on my smile lines as well. And the last thing that I do in the morning, if I know that I'm going outside, sometimes some days like on the weekends I don't really go outside my apartment much, so I don't really put sunscreen on. But my favorite sunscreen to use is the Cover FX Clear Cover Invisible Sunscreen. This is like a primer and it works amazingly under makeup. My bottle is actually out right now, so I can't show you guys what it looks like, but it is like a clear primary textured sunscreen, sort of like the Smashbox primer that you see all over YouTube. And I don't know if you actually even see it anymore. When I first started YouTube, it was like everywhere, and I have not seen it a lot lately actually. Okay, now I am showing you guys my evening routine. I'll typically remove my makeup one of 3 ways. I'm not wearing makeup right now, but I'm just going to sort of run you through what I would normally do in the evening. So if I'm being lazy, if I'm being really lazy, let's be honest, or I go out at night, the only thing that I'll do to my face is use a face wipe, and I have these face wipes from Skin Iceland. They are the glacial cleansing cloths, and I like these ones because they don't really irritate my eyes or anything. They take off makeup well, and I don't get any of those like little dots that I get when I use like most other face wipes. I'm like out of this bag almost, so I'm not going to show you the wipes because they're pretty self-explanatory. The other thing that I will do if I am also being lazy, it just depends on the evening, is I'll use a makeup remover from Bioderma. I have this one and the one with the pink top as well, and I kind of like switch back and forth between them. I don't really notice too much of a difference, but this one is for drier skin. And this I just stick on a cotton ball and rub it over my skin. If I am not wearing makeup and I'm being too lazy to wash my face, at the end of the day I will use this stuff just because it helps take off any of the dirt and like grime that my skin has picked up over the day, especially living in the city. There's just like all sorts of, I don't even want to know what floating around in the air there, so I'm like, better wipe that off. I threw that, it did not land in the trash can. So I said I have like 3 ways of washing my face, but I totally have 4. The third one is I'll use this Tatcha Pure One Step Camila Cleansing Oil. And this is if I'm wearing makeup. This really helps around the eyes, get rid of any like mascara, black eyeliner, eyebrow stuff, like all of that good stuff that likes to stay on your eyes. And I really kind of just like rub it in here and then wash my face and repeat if I need to. Or if I don't feel like the Bioderma has gotten everything off, I will use this. And some evenings I will also use the Angels on Bare Skin as well, but I tend not to use this when I'm taking my makeup off because it is kind of, I guess, mealy because there's almonds in there. After cleansing in the evening, I use my Fresh toner again, and again I just stick it on a cotton ball and run it over my face. I also use my Guerlain Abell Royal again in the evening. This is pretty self-explanatory about how much I love it because I already talked about it in the video. And I just kind of like smooth it on my face. Normally in the evenings I'm like just trying to get my skincare routine done as fast as possible, so I kind of, I don't want to say cut out some of the steps. I feel like I don't really need as much in the evening as I do in the morning, as long as I have something that keeps me like nice and moisturized. And I almost always put it on my neck and a little bit on my chest because I always put too much in my hands. I use another product from Sunday Riley. Actually, it is the Luna Sleeping Night Oil. I love this stuff because it's blue. It's a retinol oil as well, and it says it reduces the appearance of pores, wrinkles, and fights the signs of premature aging and surface redness. It's like blue alien blood or something like that. I think they also have like a green one as well that's called UFO, but I think that's for acne or oiliness or something like that. This one smells like olive oil or something like that. It's very like thick and heavy, but it's not heavy to the point where it clogs my pores, but it is heavy to the point where I would not use it during the day. It's definitely like an evening night oil before I go to bed type of thing. Then I use my SK2 Rnai Eye Cream, and I just stick some of this under my eyes again like I did earlier. I tend to put on a little bit more eye cream in the evening than I do during the day. And the last thing that I do in the evenings, this is typically if I have like a later night or I've had a flight recently or something like that, I use my Guerlain Midnight Secret. And this is supposed to be just kind of like a kick of nutrients for your skin to rejuvenate it after you've had like a long night or haven't really been getting enough sleep. So I take some on my hands and I just like rub that into my face. This one is a little bit more scented than I would like it to be as well. But I think it's like relatively natural. It's not like really powdery like some of those expensive like name brand type of beauty products can be. That's it. So I basically just like go through that morning routine almost every morning. Sometimes I'm lazy, sometimes I'm really good about it. It depends on the day. If I'm only using like 2 products during the day, it is my Lush Angels on Bare Skin and the Guerlain Youth Watery Oil. That stuff is my holy grail skincare product. But yeah, so keep an eye out for my favorite masks and some Japan travel videos. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Definitely helps me figure out what you guys are liking and such. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah.